Waiting for this thing to start up. Turning on the audio. Looks like we're starting to record now. So, hey, what's up? This is Dave. This is What's Up, Dave, my daily stream where I catch up with my friends on the internet. And as you can see, I still have a cold. Let's make sure I have the audio going. And yeah, it's Tuesday, March 6th. It's about 12:15 p.m. here in not yet snowy New Hampshire, but we're getting a nor'easter hitting tomorrow, Wednesday, sometime in the afternoon. Expecting about 12 to 14 inches of snow here. So that means I should get to the supermarket and make sure that I have stuff to eat and drink before that hits. Yeah, so this cold is like just kind of wiping me out. This is the worst cold so far this season. Third one. I had like a kind of a bronchial thing at the early of the winter season. I had a kind of a minor cold, and now this is one that's actually that has all the symptoms of sneezing and nasal stuff happening, dizziness. So I'm feeling pretty blah. But the thing I decided to start a new thing today after doing my Groundhog Day resolutions review I think I finished it on Monday or Sunday. One thing that occurred to me when I was doing it was that I didn't really have a clear sense of making purposeful progression. And then today it occurred to me that maybe I don't really know what I'm doing. Or maybe I really don't know how to build like something that's big and at scale and complicated. I think I know how to do it, but maybe I don't know as much as I think I know. So I'm deciding to wrap up a few things into one new initiative, which is to write a new daily blog post every day for March and see if that helps. The idea being that if I am writing a daily blog post in the morning, particularly, or whenever I start work, that will help gather my thoughts for the day. It will help me gather my thoughts for this What's Up Dave stream and remind me to look at the things like my accrual log. There's the cat. I want to say hello. So let's take a look at that real quick. I switch over the screen. Here's the blog post, the Dailies Experiment for March 2018. And I'll just read this aloud just to see how this goes. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. So again, this is like an experiment. I think the daily blogging will help pull my head together. So I had a disturbing thought in the shower this morning. Do I really know how to build big, complicated projects? Up to that moment, I had assumed I knew what I was doing, but in hindsight, I'm not sure I really know what I'm doing. You can tell like I'm not writing really well if I'm rambling on like that. Many, if not all, of my major life accomplishments seem to be rather random rather than purposeful, and are of smaller scale. On a related note, I've been feeling much the same way after doing my Groundhog Day resolutions review for March. Sure, insights were gained, but not a lot seemed to happen on purpose or at scale. So purpose and scale are on my mind. I'd like my March to be a strong one with more direction than I've had in the past. Do I really know how to do that? Do I really know? There's like all these missing gaps. How do I go? Fix this. It's hard for me just to hold two sentences, two words together in my head right now. Let's see. So anyway, I decided to do a daily logging thing. I'm going to review the accrual log, the spreadsheet here, note what's on my mind, find the continuity of making stuff from yesterday's blog entry, pick some things for show and tell for What's Up Dave, pick a target related to making something big and at scale for my array of projects, and write the progress in the accrual log at the end of the workday. So let's look at the accrual log here. Here's the bucket. Nothing from yesterday. I noted that happiness level 2 is better than happiness level 1. That was the one thing. But anyway, some of the things that are on my mind I listed below, or I thought I did. No, it's all screwed up. Thanks, WordPress. Oh yeah, there's this error with this processor. So I'll fix that. I just wish this publishing system didn't suck so much. So some of the things that I'm thinking about. Now I'm irritated because I know that's the misformatted version went out to any RSS readers. So anyway, the NetCrate project, working HTML stuff, e-commerce related marketing stuff is on my mind. Hanging up stuff on the walls for the living room cafe finally can look finished. Cleaning out the basement, heading to City Hall to pay property taxes, getting provisions to weather the upcoming snowstorm on Wednesday, building a concept static site for davidsay.com for things like Happy Bubble Time and ongoing reference work of things I've been thinking of. NetCrate is most of my mind, so I'm going to put my chunk of time into that today. So that's what I wrote. Not the best blog post, not particularly strong, full of typos and grammatical crap. What's wrong with the other camera now? Just noticed the other camera's down, which is annoying. Should be down. Well, at least it's pointing at the floor. I can point at this cat. So what was I talking about? Right. So I guess I've said today's goal will be to do some NetCrate stuff. And I should think architecturally or big picture-wise, how is this contributing to purpose and making things at scale? Well, this is software engineering components. And there's an understanding I need to have at the end of the day about, I want to improve my understanding of how to make HTML form stuff look good, and how to capture the events from it so I can do a predictive type of head stuff. So the shape of what I'm doing today. Not sure how to keep track of it. I guess what I'll do is I'll open up my timesheet. I may be putting myself too much under a handicap here because I'm having great difficulty focusing on what I'm just thinking linearly. I didn't even do anything yesterday, so I'm updating my timesheet over here. I said I'm updating my timesheet over here. So today is March 6th. Office update. Screw you. And we're into this. So I just want to write some notes here. Focus on HTML plus predictive text. And so the first thing, I need to pick a first thing to look at, which would be to modularize data module. Simply, and then list of events to trap from form input. So if I can get some leeway, something going on that, I think I'll feel pretty good. I'm starting to get dizzy again, so I might have to go lie down. This is very frustrating. But I guess that's the nature of being sick. Anyway, that's it for today. Nothing really fun for show and tell. I did get a this is wrong direction. I did get a small round table that I'm going to build at some point. And it'll be just like a little accent table that I can put up in the living room so people can put their drinks on it when they're sitting down. There really aren't there's no coffee table or anything like that in space, so that will be a nice thing to have around. Don't know when they're going to build it. Pretty soon. Don't know exactly when. So that's it for today. So 9 minutes. Game news. I did get a couple new games. One's called Deep Rock Galactic, which is a bunch of dwarves in a cooperative team game. You're going and exploring a procedurally generated asteroid, mining stuff, and fighting off hordes of enemies while you're doing it. Looks like it's going to be pretty fun. I also picked up, what's it called? I can't remember anything. It's, no. Let me just check over here. It's called, I did pick a PlayerUnknown's Battleground. But what was the other game? I just know I put it somewhere here. Titanfall, right. Titanfall 2 I picked up because it's on sale for $5. It's like, that's, speaking of scale, this is a game that I think probably does a pretty good job of depicting scale. That's like a personal interest of mine. Like, how do you portray scale in a game or in a movie or in anything? Most of our everyday experiences aren't built around the experience of scale, at least if you don't live in a big city like New York, where you have giant buildings dwarfing you. Where I live in the suburbs, there's nothing really that big. So I find depictions of scale interesting. So Titanfall 2 would be a good game for that. So maybe I'll stream a few of those later and do my introspective gamer series and just look at stuff and look and poke around and stuff. But I need to go blow my nose and I'm going to go pass out for a bit. So I hope you're having a better Tuesday than I am. And I'll check in tomorrow. Hopefully have some things to report about how the first day of blogging plus trying to be more purposeful in what I'm doing, how that goes. Right now, I just need to blow my nose. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.